Hi guys, hey House of Scents. So please excuse the bad lighting and the awful angle. Anyways, I promise you won't be here for long. I'm going to turn this camera in just a little bit, but I wanted to jump on because I just onboarded 2 new teamies. So everybody welcome Marlene and Marlene. It's so cute. They are so unaffiliated. But they found me through my YouTube video, and I'm very excited that they're starting their journey with Scentsy with me to help guide them. So anyways, just onboarded 2 of my teamies. Courtney asked me to jump on here and just do a really quick high-level overview of what I'm doing when I'm onboarding. So what I do is I try to set up the call as soon as possible, so like within 72 hours or so, whatever works for my people. And I go through and I do what, I'm just going to show it to you guys. So hopefully you can still hear me okay when I turn this camera. But this is what I do. I saw somebody else do this on one of the pages and I thought it was a great idea, so I mimicked it. So I'll go ahead and link this down below after the live is done. And that way you guys can see this. But what I do is I create this entire welcome packet. So you see all that? So I'm going to slowly go through now. I create this entire welcome packet. I send it to them so it has all of the everything that they need to know. It's a lot of information. So I just want them to be able to read it at their leisure. So I have, I have people who have little babies. And so, when they're putting their babies to sleep, when they're able to have some downtime, go through all of this. So they can read this at their leisure. It is a PDF format. It's clickable. So I send it to them via email or text message, whatever they prefer. And then then they read it. So it says, yay, you joined, right? So it's just a really quick introduction of who I am and how I'm excited for them to join the team. And then the next page goes into first things first. So here's my contact information. I give them my contact. I give them my office hours. And then of course, anytime we have a 3 a.m. Scentsy drop, which hasn't happened in a while, they can contact me then too. And then really just like some of their first steps of what they want to do. So they want to go ahead and start announcing it on social media, getting their friends excited, start a new consultant video, go live with their box when they get it, set a date and time for myself and them to meet via Zoom. And then this right here is really important. So our leaders, this is Chloe Cox's video for their 12 whole videos for people to watch, and it's made by Chloe. And all of this here doesn't warrant me having to repeat myself because she does such an amazing job. I link it here, and generally it's a clickable link, so I'm not sure if I don't want to click on it and then mess up my live. But anyways, they can go here, they click here, and then it opens up all of Chloe's videos, and then all 12 of them, boom, 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 they can watch it, they can binge it, they can watch it one at a time, they can watch it on time and a half. Chloe talks kind of fast, so they may have to slow it down, but it allows them to watch all the videos that Chloe has already created for us, which is amazing. And then I do, so going through the consultant packet, it just has first things first. It talks about shooting star. I go through this in detail with them. It's probably super like over the top, too much information at this point, but it's here. They know when they read it again later on, they'll understand it. And then here, this is what their shooting star kit looks like that they earned. So I really want them to get excited about what's available. So that they can really hit those different goals. And then, of course, after the launch party, let's start making those samples. So here's different ways to make samples. And so I just link everything here for them. And then, of course, when do I get paid? Where can I find my pay? So it has all this information. Again, I borrowed this. You can kind of tell from the font and the formatting that I borrowed this from somebody else. Somebody had already created this. There's no reason to recreate the wheel. And so I just do this. And I add, like these are my little like things with my colors and stuff. So, and then letting them know if they hit certified, their first promotion after 1,000 PRV, they get 5% pay raise. So then it has the compensation. So they start really noticing what these things look like and be familiar with it, right? So planting those seeds. And then within the first 70 days, this is what I want them to remember. After their shooting star, what's next? So you have more goals that Scentsy creates for you just to create for you, which is awesome because you only get this as a new consultant unless it's the incentive time period. So these are really great. Levels 1, 2, 3, it breaks it down. And then, of course, important dates at the very end. I have their join date. I have their 15-day mark for shooting star. And then I have their 70th day for the Scentsational starts 1, 2, and 3. And then after we're done going through this packet, I see, usually they don't have a whole lot of questions because it is a lot of information. I take them right over here to my dashboard. So full transparency, this is what my dashboard looks like right now. And I let them look at it. I'm like, this is where you want to look. This is where your PRVs are. I explain PRV. I don't go a whole lot into GWV because that doesn't really concern them right now. And it's probably not, I'll go over that once they start hitting their promotions. And then I tell them, if you want to see what it's like when you earn your next promotion, this is what it looks like. And then I teach them and I show them specifically how to create a party. So this is definitely first and foremost the thing that I preach the most. Start a party, always have a party, always link your orders to a party because you get free items and you get half off items. And so I preach this and I drill this into them over and over. So I go through and I do the exact process and I show them how to make a party. And that is kind of my high level overview of what I do. And yeah, Courtney, work harder, smarter, not harder. I work hard too, but work smarter, not harder, because it definitely, this information's out there. There's so many different consultants that have already done this, and it's, no reason to recreate the wheel. Just add your picture, add your touch to it, but you don't have to reinvent it. Just borrow from what everybody else has used and use it for yourself. It's definitely a great welcome call. I introduce myself at the beginning. I find out who they are because sometimes my 2 new ones, my 3 recent ones, I actually never met them before. They found me from my social medias. And so that's really amazing because they loved what I did. Reconnect. Okay. They loved what I did and they reached out to me that way. And, so far everything has gone amazing. So it's really important for you to just, kind of introduce yourself, get to know their why, understand why they're doing what they're doing. I know my 2 new Teamies each have their own individual reasons, which if they would like to divulge that, they're welcome to. But I'm going to introduce them now on the page, but I just wanted to keep this super, super short and sweet and jump on out of here. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.